And the tee shot is away. I hope you have a good time today. Yeah, that's unlucky. Okay, second shot here on the first. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, right by. Okay, par putt coming up. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. You are currently sitting right at even par. Second hole, par 4. Let's knock this out there. And setting up now in the deep rough. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Ooh, great work out of that bunker. Nestled that one nice and close. This is potentially to save par. And after that one, even par is your score. And we're teeing up now on the third. Just barely managed to roll that into the second cut. Unfortunate. Oh! Amazing shot from a lackluster lie, that's for sure. This one's about 7 feet away. Oh, sliding ball. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. Okay, 1 over on the round currently. Okay, par 5, 4th hole. You know what to do. This one could end in the rough. And that'll hold on to the fairway. Good stuff. And this is about 170 yards to the pin. This one's 7 feet away. The birdie putt drops, and I'm thankful because last hole with that bogey got me a little scared. And here we go. 5th hole is a par 4. I'm not positive. Could be rough, could be fairway though. And hitting into an elevated green on this one. And I don't think you caught enough of the ball here out of the rough. All right, drop this on in and save your par. I think we got a right to left break on this one. There we go. There's your par. And after that one, you're sitting 7 strokes back from our leader. We've made it to the 6th hole. Well, you made good contact with that one. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. And you are putting now, and I'm happy for you. All right, par putt. And you're at even par. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. Second shot here on the 7th. Good shot. All right, let's put this in the hole, pull down a birdie, and sprint to the next hole. Our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. We got a par 3 here on the 8th. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. 14-footer. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. All right, not much left here. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. And our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. And here we go on the 9th. Setting up here in the deep stuff. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Oh, that's no fun. We wound up in the deep stuff. And now this from 5 feet. Oh, just missed the par. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. All right, let's head to the next. And after that hole, you'll go up to even par. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. You made good contact. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Approach shot worked out just fine. This putt's around 13 feet out. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Oh, brutal. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. There we go. Our leader has a 2-stroke advantage at the moment. And here we go. Par 4, 11th hole. Let's do it. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. Great swing on that one. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. 1 under par if you can sink this. Starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the left. Beautiful shot. The current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment. Teeing off now in a long par 4. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. Safely on the green. You could go to 2 under with this putt right here. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. All right, 3 feet to the cup. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. And you are 1 under after that one. And this is a pretty lengthy par 5 hole ahead of us. This one's fairway bound. And we're somewhere around 240 from the pin. Sneak into that second cut of rough.
Oh my goodness, that almost went down.
And here we go, potential birdie. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 3. Great swing.
Oh my, robbery. Yeah, I wish that one went down.
And this putt's around 7 feet. Boom, you dropped that one, and that's back-to-back birdies. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Unlucky. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. Looks like a sand shot coming up. Well, better luck next time. And from the green side bunker. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how it's done. Nicely played. All right, let's drop her in the hole. This to save par. 7 strokes off the lead after that hole. Sixteenth hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Got about 125 to the pin. Got to be a little careful of this green. Got to make sure we get it up that slope. Come on, bounce to the right for us. Nice shot. That'll do. 13 feet left to the hole. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Going towards that hole. Oh, just missed that birdie. All right, here's the tap. And tapping in for par. And the person in the #1 spot is ahead by 3 strokes currently. And up next is the par 3, 17th. Nice stroke. We're on the green. All right, we're lining this one up 19 feet away. I think this goes just a little tiny bit to the left. Well, this one's looking good so far. This really looks good. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. Okay, now let's check in on the scorecard. And after that one, 7 strokes off the lead. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. Oh my goodness, this one's not gonna land, I don't think. Time for our second shot here on number 18. Nice work. That was some good golf. Looking pretty good. And that putt will seal this round for you. Okay, and at the end of the day, you wound up at 4 under par. Well done. And that's going to do it for our round here today. Thank you ever so much for playing, and hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. We start out today with a par 4 in front of us. Let's start off with a fantastic drive and take it from there. Hopefully this sticks to the fairway. Second shot here on the first. Here we go, birdie putt. Okay, 5 under par currently. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Here we go, setting up with an elevated green ahead of us. We might need more club. Okay, there we go. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. All right, staring down a par 3 now on this third hole. Looks like this one's going left. Okay, let's get out of this bunker. And we will be putting now. Let's forget about that bunker and move on. This one's 10 feet away. I think this one starts straight-ish and then goes a bit to the right. Looking good. Oh, bad break. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. And that will leave you at 5 under after that one. Okay, par 5 for this fourth hole. Oh, no good. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. might not be enough from the rough. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. And hopefully you get a good look at this next putt. Well played out of that bunker, though. You could take this putt down. You could go to 6 under.
This one seems to be tilting left to right. Well, this one's on a line. Ooh, continues to be good. Oh, come on. Somehow it doesn't go down.
Okay, here we go. This one for the par. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole.
Well, that's too bad.
Here's our second shot on this 5th hole.
Not the greatest of contact on that one.
Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. And out of that beach and on to the green with us.
Okay, come on now. This to save your par.
This one just has a little tiny break to the right, I think. All right, well done. And current leader ahead by 5 strokes. Hole number 6. That was an extreme amount of force. You might need a club or 2 extra from here. This is really deep.
Oh my gosh, almost dunked it.
If you want to save par on this hole, we got to drop this right here. Our leader is currently ahead of the pack by 5 strokes.
Okay, 7th hole, par 4.
And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. That should do nicely. And from here, 20 feet to the cup.
And this one's going pretty hard right to left. from there. Fine effort.
And this next putt for the par. Okay, moving on to the next. And after that one, you're 5 under par. All right, here we go. Par 3, 8th hole. Setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. All right, forget about that bunker. Leave it in the past. We're on the green. Okay, here's a 5-footer. And as we check the board, it is a 5-stroke lead for the person in first. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. I think we're heading to the sand here. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. I think you might be coming up short out of the sand here. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. I think we got a left to right break here. Almost. This is your bogey putt. And with that, we will move on to the next. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Oh, that's too bad. And second shot on the 10th coming up. And I don't think there's enough on this one from the sand. And let's get out of this beach here. Okay, here's your 4th. And 22 feet from the cup. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. Oh, this one's looking okay.
Still going. Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh, no.
Okay, this one can drop for the double bogey. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. Wind's blowing out there, right to left. No good. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Okay, 4 feet to go. Now the current leader is ahead of the pack by 6 strokes as we check the leaderboard here.
Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4.
Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. And 200 yards or so to the pin. Come on, bounce to the right.
Okay, this is extreme putting. Hopefully you get this to go. Hopefully you get this close. I would accept just getting close on this one.
No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one.
Okay, you've got this one for par.
This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Bit long on that one. This one's just a 3-foot putt. And after that, you're 2 under. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Setting up here from the deep stuff.
Shake it off.
And to save par. And our current leader ahead by 6 strokes on the rest of the field.
All right, let's knock this inside the range. We have a par 3 here on the 14th.
This one's going right. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. And you've got this left for par on this one. Yikes, that went right by. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. That hole puts you up to 1 under. Wind blowing left to right on this one. Well, it's too bad. Second shot here on the 15th.
And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this.
Setting up in the bunker. All right, a bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand.
Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par.
Our current leader ahead by 6 strokes at the moment. All right, let's get it going. 16th hole, par 4. You know what to do.
Nicely done. You got some good contact there.
This shot's about 75 yards to the pin.
This might need to bite.
Nothing wrong with that. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us.
Oh, look at this thing. Oh!
All right, give this a tap.
Okay, now let's take a look at the leaderboard, see where you're sitting on there.
Currently sitting at 1 under par. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And about 14 feet to go.
I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, no.
All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it. All right, that putt'll go. And our current leader is ahead of the pack by 6 strokes as we check the leaderboard here. Let's see what happens here on the 18th. Beauty of a swing there. Okay, hitting into an elevated green here. That's safe. From 23 feet.
Yeah, so it's going a bit to the right.
So far, so good.
Still has a chance. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. All right, and you've wound up 2 under par at the end of this one. Good job. All right, thank you so much for the round. That was great to spend a little time outdoors with you, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Hello there and welcome to this society event. Today we are going to start with par 4 first hole. Let's nestle this first drive up there in the fairway and we'll be on our way. All right, let's have a good round today. Have fun out there. And second shot here on the first. This putt's around 29 feet away. The downhill putt here goes to the right as well, I think. Just a little too much power. All right, let's sink this one for par. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. Some windy on this hole. Well, that was never going to be good. And second shot here on the second hole. Go out there, looking good. Lining up an 8-foot putt. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. The third hole on this one, par 3. Well, it looks like you're a bit off on that approach. And this one for the par. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Well, it's heading towards the hole. And there you go. There's your par. And you currently sit at 3 under par. Okay, we got a par 5 here on the 4th. Not an amazing swing. Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. And that'll stay in the rough. This one's your third.
You'll be all right there. Okay, sinking this will take you down to 4 under par. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Well, the putt appears to be on line. And drops for the bird. Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes as we check the board here. And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. Okay, green is elevated. The swing was a little off kilter. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Beautiful. Putter's coming out. That's all I care about. Okay, this to save our par. Let's go. Four under par is your score at the moment. And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball. Nice swing onto that one. All right, we're in the rough. It's a bad scene in this rough, too. It's a bad lie. Good luck with this. Way out here. This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Unfortunate. And here's an 8-footer for us. And the person in first place has a 4-stroke lead at the moment. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. And that'll do. Grab your putter. And here we have a 16-foot putt. We need a little more pace on that one. And here we go with the par putt. All right, moving forward. And your score this round is currently 4 under par. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Going a bit left of the pin. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Second shot here on hole number 8.
Ooh, it almost went down.
Just a little 3-footer left for this one. And that putt safely in its home. And everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead. And the front 9 of this one ends with a par 4.
Ooh, catching the downslope. That'll give you a few extra yards.
The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Come on, kick left. With the distance dialed in on that one, pin high. Here's what you're looking at for birdie. There's a way to bounce back. Birdie on this one after bogeying the last. I like it. All right, 10th hole, and we have a par 4. Really nice swing.
And this one's around 160 yards out.
Nice approach. This could take you to 5 under.
And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right.
Could have used a bit more pace. All right, let's see what the scorecard is saying. 4 under par currently.
Hole number 11 coming up. What happened there? Okay, yeah, this one's flying out of the rough here.
Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. 16 feet to go.
And I think this one's going left to right. Oh.
This one's a 4-foot putt. And after that one, 4 under par.
All right, 12th hole, par 4. Let's have a good drive.
Ooh, there's some power into that one.
Now we're in the rough, and it is a bad lie. Real deep into this rough.
I think this one's destined for the bunker. Okay, 3rd shot. Good job getting out of that bunker. Little work left to do, but nothing serious. And here we go. Par putt coming up.
And the putt goes down. Of course it would. Well done.
And the current leader is ahead by 8 strokes. Hard to catch this one.
Ooh, this could chase out, hitting that downslope.
I'll take that. And here's our 2nd shot on the 13th. And here is your eagle putt.
Careful here, going downhill and to the right.
Just 3 feet left.
Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. That's gonna bring things down to 5 under par.
Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Safe approach, nice. Here's a putt for 19 feet.
So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, too bad. And this one for par.
And that will do. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. I like that. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green.
Oh, look at this. This could go.
So good. Oh, lovely shot. It's going to be hard to catch this one. Our leader currently has a 8-stroke advantage on the rest of the field. And on to number 16. We have a par 4 on this one. All right, you caught the downslope. Let's see how far this baby runs. And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. Oh, what do we have here? Still looking good.
Oh my, will it go? Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt.
Okay, 7 under par at the moment. Okay, par 3, 17th hole is next. "31 feet from the cup." Downhill putt, moving right to left. This one's looking decent. Oh. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. And there is an 8-stroke difference between first and second place at the moment. That is a large gap. And best of luck as you bring this one on home here on the 18th hole. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. Okay, here's our third shot. Okay, this will save you par. It's breaking to the left, I think. So far, so good. And today you end your round with a par. Well done out there. And as this one comes to an end, that's going to be 5 under par for you. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. We've got a first hole par 4 ahead. Let's get on our horse here, rip it into the fairway, and we'll take it from there. And look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it. Okay, second shot here on the first. Good luck on this one. We've got 16 feet. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard too. And the only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par. And after that one, you're at 7 under. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. Wow, powerful stuff, my friend. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Good job. We're on the green. This putt's around 18 feet away. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Good job in there with the birdie. After that hole, 8 under par. Okay, I've got a good feeling about this. Par 3, third hole. Let's go.
second shot on the third.
All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way.
And you're 8 under par currently.
All right, have a good drive here. Par 5 for the fourth.
Nicely done. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. Okay, if you sink this, it's 10 under par. Look at this one, breaking pretty hard to the left here. Could use a little bit more power, I think, for the birdie. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And the current leader way out ahead today, currently at an 8-stroke lead on the rest of the field. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. You can tell just by the sound that that was hit with extreme force. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. All right, this one's out of the rough, and I might have too much on it. All right, this is for the bird. We got a downhill putt here, breaking to the right. And not a bad effort from where you were. And this one's for your par. All right, nicely holed. Let's move to the next. And our leader currently is enjoying a 5-stroke lead on the rest of the pack. And we have a par 4 here on the 6th. And this is a tough call. Not sure where this will go. This is out of the second cut here. This one might be a bit long.
by the hole. 3 feet to go. And that'll do. All right, 9 under is your score. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th.
Oh yeah, that's a sweet spot there. That's yeah, you launched it.
Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. Maybe a member's bounce to the left. I'm okay with that. All right, 10 under par if you sink this.
And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left.
Just missing the birdie.
Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way.
Our leader is currently ahead of the pack by 5 strokes. Okay, par 3 for the 8th. Setting up here with a extremely long putt.
Ooh, almost.
5 feet to the cup from here. Okay, 9 under is current score. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. Might be rough. Well, missed the green there on that one. All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup. And currently sitting at 2 under par. Okay, we get to start the back 9 with a par 4. Little play. All right, this one's about 125 yards out.
Look at you go. Well done.
And this putt from 4 feet. And everyone's chasing this person on the top of the leaderboard. 7-stroke lead for them right now. Got a headwind to deal with on this hole.
Oh my goodness, just absolutely striped.
Second shot here on the 11th.
Ouch, that took a bad kick to the left.
Okay, from the green side rough.
Okay, you need this to go, this to save par. Oh, almost.
Six feet to the cup. Our current leader is ahead by 8 big strokes at the moment. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Ouch. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. This one's heading left. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Okay, throw that wedge away and grab your putter. We're on. And if this one goes, that'll be your par there. This putt's going. And in the hole. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Okay, let's do this. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. This one's heading to the rough. Setting up for our third shot. Okay, on the green safely. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. I think this one's going left to right. This one's on a good line. That's in there. It's your 4th birdie of the day. And the current leader is ahead by 8 strokes. Hard to catch this one. Okay, let's have a nice tee shot. We got a par 3 here on the 14th. Make sure you take enough club to get over that bunker. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. This one's going pretty hard left to right. Oh. Here we go. Par putt. Let's do it. And that putt will drop. And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. Careful out there. That wind's blowing right to left. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. This one's going in the wrong direction, I think. Okay, this will save your par. Let's go. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Ooh, just missed. Okay, just a few more inches to go. It's going to be hard to catch this one. Our leader currently has a 8-stroke advantage on the rest of the field. And next is number 16. This one's a par 4. Oops, that's no good. And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here.
Oh, man, this might actually go down.
And just tapping that one in for par. Nice. All right, 9 under is your score. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Nope, grab your flip-flops, heading to the beach. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close.
There we go, on the green. Good stuff.
Good luck here, 9 feet away. And there is an 8-stroke difference between first and second place at the moment. That is a large gap.
And now to the 18th hole. This one's a par 4.
We're looking at an elevated green on the approach here. We've got this left for a 67 on the day.
And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left.
Oh, this one's starting out okay.
Still on track.
And we're done here, finished with a tap. All right, 9 under par is the score at the end of this round for you. It's a job well done. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon.